Are you that trainer that does not have any shinies or just having trouble finding one, or are you just trying to do your own first shiny hunt? Well, fear not, because John D will show you some tricks of how you can get your own first shiny Pokemon in the year of 2024. What is up, gamers? This is John D, and we are back for another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And yes, many of you have been asking me, how can I get my first shiny? Well, I'll be showing you guys how you can get your own shiny right here, right now. But before we do that, we're at Medali City, where you can find Larry. We're going to the sandwich shop specifically. You might be wondering why we're going there. Well, this is going to help you to find your shinies. So go to this guy right here and he'll give you some ingredients. I'll be showing you some. Okay, we are back, and you just go to an area and we're going to make a level 2 sandwich because mainly, let's just say you want to hunt for a specific Pokemon. So you would have to make a sandwich on that specific type of that Pokemon, and then you would create it. So we're going to make one without Herba Mystica, but later in the video I will explain to you what Herba Mystica is very shortly. And I'll put a link of where you can get level 2 type sandwiches without Herba Mystica, because Herba Mystica is very important. Like I said, I will say that later in this video. Alright, so we made this level 2 electric type sandwich. So now what we do is we finish the picnic. Now we do is go to the home screen. I'll explain why. So as of right now, I cannot somewhat record the home screen because the Nintendo Switch cannot support it. So in a future video, I will try to find a way so that I could show you guys, like, you know, some steps of how you can do it. But as of right now, we'll use the pictures. So what you do is you click on the settings button, which is that circle with those spikes. It looks like a gear, which is next to the power button. Then you do is you go to the system settings, and then after you go to the system settings, you have to go to the time and date, but make sure the synchronized clock via internet is off. Then you do is click on the time and date, and then you can just change it to any date or year. It doesn't matter. Then we go back into the game, and then what it's going to do is it's going to change the Pokemon from the Mass Outbreak, and then using that type sandwich that you make, it's going to show that specific type of that Pokemon. And then pretty much you're just going to see if you find the outbreak that you want to hunt for your shiny Pokemon. But as of right now, so the Pokemon I'm looking for is Kilowattrel, but as of right now we do not see the Kilowattrel outbreak, so it's going to take us a while. We'll be right back until I find it.
A few moments later.
Okay, we found the Kilowattrel outbreak. It took a while, but we got it. So it might take a while for you guys when you try to do the outbreaks, when you look for outbreaks. But right after that, you just go to the outbreak. And now let's begin the shiny hunt. Okay, so we have arrived to our Mass Outbreak. In this one, we're going to try to find a shiny Kilowattrel. So there we are, guys. We're at the Mass Outbreak for Kilowattrel. So now what we're going to do is try to eliminate 60 Pokemon. The reason why we're eliminating 60 Pokemon is so that we can increase the chances of getting the shiny. There will be some scenarios where you find the shiny even before you eliminate the 60 Pokemon. So how this works is you're going to allow your Pokemon to come out. So to allow your Pokemon to come out, you're going to click on the top right of your console where it says the R button, and that allows you to summon out your Pokemon and it will attack the Pokemon. So how this works is the more Pokemon that you eliminate, the higher the chances of getting the shiny. So I will put a link in the description of a picture of how this works. Okay, now it's a good time to explain to you what Herba Mystica is. Many of you may have known what Herba Mystica is, but for those who don't, Herba Mystica is basically this herb that restores the health of humans and Pokemon. Not to spoil it, it kind of relates to Arven's story, so if you're starting to play the game, I'm not going to spoil what happens with it, but Herba Mystica is part of that story. So, not only Herba Mystica helps the health of Pokemon and humans, but also this is what people hunt for in order to get the shiny. Like, that's what you use to get the shiny Pokemon. So, that is really what Herba Mystica is. Okay, we're just like a quarter way to completing it. We're just eliminating these Kilowattrels until we get the shiny. And yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna keep going until we get them. Alright, sooner or later you're going to see a notification saying, oh, see here, we're here. Kilowattrel and the outbreak is starting to go down. that means right now you're at stage 2. So now your odds of getting the shiny has increased a lot. So like I said, I'm going to put a link in the description below of an image of that, how these permutations work, how these rates work, so that you get an idea. But if you have any questions of how these rates work in the images, let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, sooner or later we should get another notification because we're like very close to completing eliminating 60. So there you see the number of kilowatts around the outbreak is definitely getting low, so we just need to count 6 more as you're getting to that notification. That you'll know that you eliminated 6 of them. So we're at our last one, and we did it! We just eliminated 60 of the kilowattrel. Wait, actually no, this is the last one. Okay, now we're done. Now, this is where the fun begins. And now, for the final step, now we just need to find a good place to do our picnic. Oh, see, this is what I mean. Sometimes it gets crazy. Alright, so now that we have eliminated all of the 60 Pokemon, now you do is make a quick save so that you don't have to do this process again. That's the most important part when you're doing it. Now, you can do is you can check around to see if you find the shiny. If you do not, now this is where you do the most important step. So for the most important step, you just find a good place to set your picnic, and I'll be showing you on the right side of my screen the ingredients for this level 3 sandwich that we're going to be making right now. So I'll be showing you 2 of them. So follow the steps of how to make these sandwiches, and then once you've done that, you'll be able to start your shiny hunt. This is where it really begins, and it gets really, really nice. So, for this sandwich, we're going to be making the level 3 electric type sandwich since Kilowattrel is an electric type Pokemon. So now we're going to be making the level 3 sandwich. So we have the lettuce, onion, green pepper, the beef patty. So we're going to be doing the burger version of it. So now we use the specific typing. So we're going to use the 2 yellow peppers, and then we can use any of the 2 Herba Mystica. So it doesn't matter which one you use. So I'm going to be using the spicy and sour Herba Mystica into our sandwich. And now we can just simply put in the ingredients into the sandwich. So now let's go make the sandwich. Alrighty, let's just fast forward this, and we will be making the sandwich very shortly. Alright, bon appetit. Well, the sandwich looks fine. Sometimes it gets wonky and weird and funniness, but let me know what you guys think about this sandwich animations. It is actually pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, let's just say you did not make this sandwich right, so I'll be showing you a past video of when I actually made when I made the sandwich without all the ingredients in.
Flashback.
By the way, as I'm recording this is January 2nd of 2024, so it was not actually a super old video, but I'm going to show you guys what happens if you guys did not use all of the all of the ingredients in the sandwich. So we will be using a sour and spicy Herba Mystica into the sandwich, and let's get crazy. Alright, let's put the peppers. Oh no, we dropped one of the peppers. The burger, we're not making a good sandwich, by the way, and whoopsie, and the bread. Whoopsie daisy. Well, it doesn't matter the bread anyways. As long as you have other ingredients, you should be fine. And we should be expecting not a good level sandwich. It should be like a level 2 or level 1. But, okay, let's see it. Wait, it's still level 3? Interesting. I guess they kind of updated the game. I just did not know that. So, if you guys had different level sandwiches, let me know. And so now what you do is close the game, and yeah. So we close the game, and it seems like, yes, we have all of our Herba Mystica back. So how this works, I do not have a clip for it, but all you have to do is close the game, make sure you do not save anything. But it can also, you might not find this shiny within the 30 minutes, so do not save the game right after you make the sandwich, because then you will lose all the Herba Mystica. So yeah, that is basically how you can get all of your ingredients back so you can do this process again.
End of flashback.
Alright, we're done with the sandwich. So like I said in the old video, well, it's not really an old video, but if you do not find the shiny within the 30-minute mark, then you would have to close the game, but do not save it, because then you will lose all the ingredients, and Herba Mystica is so important. Alright, so back to the hunt. Now what we do is look for the shiny. So the shiny is a different varying color. If you do not see it, what you do is you go stop doing your shiny hunt, go to the menu screen and click on picnic, and then what it does, the reset picnic method, it spawns in a new spawn of Pokemon, and then you should find your shinies. It takes a while, but trust me, it takes a while, so please be very patient, and it can be a little annoying, but this is like literally the easiest way to do it. All you gotta do is, if you want to know how much time you have in your sandwich, click on the left of your console and you just click on the right arrow. It'll tell you how much time we have. And now, give me some time to find the shiny and we'll be right back.
20 minutes later.
Okay, we are about 20 minutes within the sandwich, and wow, it is taking a long time. So I'm telling you guys, just a warning, it's going to take a while, but you can find it within the 5-10 minute mark. Alright, let's go see if we can find that shiny. Oh, there it is, guys. See, I told you. What did I tell you guys? Am I right or am I right? We just found a shiny Kilowattrel. There it is. Shiny Kilowattrel. Okay, if you find the shiny like I did, that is where you save the game. But let's just say you did not find it within the 30 minutes. If you do not find it within the 30 minutes, do not save your game so that you can get your ingredients again. But if you found it like I did, save it. I'm telling you, you will have to save it. Now let's go encounter the shiny Kilowattrel. Woohoo! Alright. Okay. Let's go and catch this Kilowattrel with this Ultra Ball. This should be good. Alright, critical catch. There we go. We caught the shiny Kilowattrel. And that is pretty much the end of my tutorial of how you guys can do your shiny hunts in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Just another thing, let's just say after you found the shiny within like 5-10 minutes, you can go to another place and try to see if you can find that Pokemon based on the typing of the sandwich. That happened to me actually, so be sure to do it if you have the time. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my tutorial of how you guys can shiny hunt for Pokemon in Mass Outbreaks in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Please let me know if you know any other methods of how you guys can shiny hunt Pokemon. And just an FYI, Herba Mystica, I mentioned that Herba Mystica is very rare. So in another tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how you can get it through these things called Terra Raids. I'll explain it in the other video. And that is a way how you can get Herba Mystica. And that is it for now. And this is John D. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See you later.